manly about it. Alpha?
Yeah.
Alpha just means that's not really manly, because there can be there's an alpha male, there's an alpha female.
Oh, okay. No, I wouldn't consider myself one.
Would you date? You're the one that said you made like $1 million a year, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I have before.
Okay.
Meth check. Okay.
Would you date a man that made 1/10 as much as you? Is that a problem for you, the finances?
No.
You would not date him, or?
No, it's not a problem.
Oh, not a problem.
As long as he's like a go-getter and like loves what he does and like, you know, he can like handle business, then like I'm cool with it.
I mean, what if he loved what he did, he was passionate about it, but it made him like 35 grand a year?
But usually people that like love what they do and they're passionate about it, like they make good money because like, you know, they're passionate, and like people that are passionate do well usually.
I don't know. What if he's like an ice cream car driver and he sells ice cream and he makes 35 grand a year and he loves it?
Then he doesn't have the type of drive that like I like in a guy.
Okay, so you're saying the drive you like would necessarily mean he's making a lot of money, but it's not about the money, it's about the drive that got him there.
Like I would be with I don't mind dating like a guy who's like a plumber.
Okay.
If he like, you know, has a plumber business and like likes doing it because like it's a family business. Like I'm cool with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let me get some super chats here. We have Puffy Vegas. Hey, thank you, man. I went to the Corn convention. I met 22 entertainers and put them on my IG. Will any of the girls be at the convention next year? Will any be there next? This is AVN or something. Thank you, man. Yeah. Thank you, Puffy. Good to see you back in the chat. Mike Davis, thank you. You redirected the convo way too quick. Let's talk about how you got to level up. Plus, I've heard my name spoken with disrespect, simp, etc. Listen, you scrubs. I've never sent $1 or DM to any of these hoes. I prop them up to with their heads, only to leave them to free fall. Okay, thank you, Mike Davis. Really? I don't know. Okay, we have, let's see here. Oh, sorry, let me pull that one back up. One sec, guys. Yo, stay safe. Can you tell us more about your gum product? I'm a gamer and deficient in vitamin D. Maybe this product could help. I hate having the main. All right, the sponsor plug. Okay, caffeine drinks and the sharp drop off you get from other caffeine products. Any promo codes I could use?
Hey, listen, many such cases. All the caffeine products suck other than Power Gum. Get chewing. If you can chew it, you can do it. And promo code hardcore, 10% off. There you go. Power-gum.com.
Okay, rock and roll. We had a chat from before. He asked everyone to rate themselves on a scale of 1 to 10. So, do you guys want to rate yourselves on a scale of 1 to 10? Go ahead.
6.
I'd say 6 as well.
Eric, just a heads up, just a reminder what we talked about. If there's any plants, I need you to go to Sony Cam, okay? That's 8. I believe that's, do you know what number that is?
I know number 8.
Okay, is that 8 on the? Yeah, it is. Okay, just be wary if there's any other free, like if you see it coming, just, I need you to, yeah. Okay. So we have, let's see, blah, blah, blah. Let's see. I think that was it. Yeah, I think we're good there. Okay, what was I going to touch on? Sorry, guys. A couple things going on behind the scenes here, so hold on. Save for later.
Should we keep going around the table for that question?
What was the question?
Rate yourselves
Rate
1 to
out of 10.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Let's just start again. On a scale of 1 to 10, what do you rate your looks on a scale of 1 to 10? Go ahead.
Like a 5 or a 6.
I'd say 6 because I feel as if I'm above average, but there's more that I could do to make myself better.
6.
I would say like a 4 because I have a big forehead. I would say 7.
8.
8.
I guess the guys we can answer too.
10 to my wife. That's all that matters.
Okay.
I'm emancipated. It doesn't matter what anyone thinks.
Okay. Yeah, I give myself a 6.9 on a good day. Okay.
You'd be a 10 if you had a wife. Think about it.
Well, okay. So Sure, we'll talk about that. Marriage, right? You said you wanted to convince me to
Yep. That's why I'm
to
here.
get married.
That's my sole
why
purpose.
that's why he's here, is to convince me that I should get married.
Yep.
Do you want to get married? Brian?
He doesn't.
I don't.
You don't want to?
No.
Okay. Why don't you want to get married?
It's a loss for men. It's bad for men.
What does that mean?
Divorce,
Mhm.
financial repercussions, alimony, lawyers, the state's involved. It's just
What if you
it's,
found a girl that you really
I
loved
know.
and she wanted to get married?
isn't that how most people feel about their partner before they get married?
Yeah, but are you just gonna like date forever?
Why I don't understand this idea, like, okay, if you don't want to get married, then that means you just want to be a player the rest of your life.
I
Well,
didn't
do you
say you
want
were gonna be a
kids?
player. I said you want to just date forever.
Well,
Like
I could
date
be
the same girl.
I could be in a long-term relationship, but I don't
Yeah.
need to get married.
Okay. So
Let me give you this.
Yeah.
I heard yes, a couple days ago on the podcast, I think a guest said that the national divorce rate is 55%. I think in reality the national average is 45 to 50, but that number is super heavily stat padded by people that are getting divorced multiple times. These are people that get divorced 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. They are kind of clogging up the numbers. The real number you want to look at is the rate of first-time marriage divorce, okay? So you've never been married, your wife has never been married. What is that divorce rate, okay? That's 35%. So now we're talking like 1/3 rather than over 1/2. We've already bumped that number down a ton. Beyond that, you can break it down demographically. You're a white man. If you married a white woman, that first-time marriage divorce rate for 2 white people marrying in the country is around 13%.
Oh wow.
It's nowhere near as high as 55. So, and I focus on the demographic because that's you and that's me. My wife is white. Neither of us married before.
You
So
said it's 35 for
It's
first time
35
marriages
first time.
for white people?
for white,
White.
13%. Yeah,
White
Wait,
man, white
13% divorce rate
13% first-time marriage divorce rate
is
is 13 for white man, white woman, given they've never been married before. Okay.
So if
Really?
you marry
Really?
a white woman
Really?
and she's being married for the first time, your divorce rate's only 13%.
that's still pretty terrible, not gonna lie.
That is not terrible.
13% is dog shit.
Well, listen.
13% drop rate? Like
If
hello?
if I go to Vegas and I'm betting all the
real.
all the benefits of marriage, the downsides of divorce, we can talk about those in a minute, and the odds are 13 to 87. I put all my money on the 87. You mentioned alimony. 10% of divorces result in alimony. So if you've got a 13% divorce rate, white man marrying white woman, 13% divorce rate, your alimony. I'm not a statistician. It's like a 1.3% alimony roll if you're getting married on that marriage, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's not as bad as people think it is. I think there's been a lot of anti-natalist, anti-marriage propaganda. It's not as bad as people think it is. It really is not.
Who
I-
lives their lives by statistics?
I would have to see the
like-
stats on that, but
Uh,
I do.
probably a lot of people should, yeah.
I mean,
I've done the maths. I don't know. It's just I don't. I
Like,
want to
you're, like,
see
so,
the
like-
stats you're citing, but
So
I'll
if
show
it
you.
doesn't work out for other people,